Here's why you play Brody, the lone star in the gold lane. First off, he has insane burst damage with his enhanced basic attacks and abyss marks, allowing him to deal devastating damage despite having a slower attack speed. He also has excellent poke potential thanks to his ability to attack while moving and stack abyss marks from a safe distance. Brody excels at kite and chase strategies as his skills grant him mobility while applying crowd control effects. However, Brody has a very slow attack speed, making him highly reliant on skill combos rather than sustained auto attacks. He also struggles against mobile heroes that can easily dodge his attacks and abilities. Brody's passive, Abyss Corrosion, allows his basic attacks to be infused with Abyss Power, allowing him to move while attacking but at the cost of a longer attack animation and lower attack speed. Each basic attack deals bonus damage, increases his movement speed for a short time, and applies Abyss marks on enemies. These marks enhance his damage against the target and further boost his movement speed. Brody's first skill, Abyss Impact, launches a shockwave in a designated direction, dealing damage to enemies hit and slowing them. The wave applies an Abyss mark to each enemy, increasing damage based on the number of enemies struck. This skill is best used to poke enemies in the laning phase and apply marks before executing a combo. Brody's second skill, Corrosive Strike, dashes to a target, dealing damage and stunning them briefly while applying an Abyss mark. After hitting the target, Brody can dash again in a chosen direction and gains bonus movement speed for a short duration. This skill is excellent for chasing enemies, initiating fights, or repositioning in battle. Brody's ultimate, Torn Apart Memory, locks onto all marked targets and deals massive physical damage. If the target has Abyss marks, they will be consumed to deal additional burst damage based on the target's missing HP. This ultimate is highly effective in finishing off low health enemies and turning fights in Brody's favor. A typical skill combo for Brody is to start with his first skill to slow and mark enemies, followed up by basic attacks to build his Abyss marks. When ready, use his ultimate for a devastating burst of damage. If the enemy tries to escape, use second skill to stun and chase them down while adding another Abyss mark. Moving on to builds, I usually build Tough Boots, Blade of the Heptases, Malefic Roar, Wind of Nature, Blade of Despair, and finally Immortality. These are the emblems that go along with this build. As for battle spells, the best battle spells for Brody in my opinion is Flicker, as it helps him reposition in fights, escape dangerous situations, or chase down enemies after using his second skill. Brody is strong against heroes who lack mobility and rely on sustained damage. His range and burst damage allows him to poke them down before they can engage. Heroes like Aemon and Yin struggle against him because they have limited ways to close the gap without getting heavily punished. On the other hand, Brody struggles against heroes with multiple dashes or crowd control immunity. Mobile assassins and marksmen like Martis and 1-1 can dodge his skill shots and avoid his Abyss mark stacks, preventing him from dealing maximum damage. Brody pairs well with heroes who have strong lockdown abilities or area control, allowing him to freely attack and apply Abyss marks. Heroes like Hylos and Mincetar work well with him as they can hold enemies in place while Brody unleashes his damage. You should upgrade first skill first, as it is Brody's main poking and damage dealing tool. Upgrade second skill second, and most importantly, upgrade ultimate whenever available. Brody excels at playing aggressively in the early game due to his high base damage and Abyss mark stacks. He uses first skill frequently to poke enemies and stack marks before engaging in an all-out fight. Positioning is crucial. Stay at a distance to kite enemies and only use the second skill when necessary, either to escape or secure a kill. Be mindful of heroes with mobility, as they can easily dodge your attacks and prevent you from applying Abyss marks. Always use your ultimate at the right time. Waiting for enemies to have multiple stacks ensures you maximize its damage potential. Lastly, Brody is strong in one-on-one fights but can struggle in extended team fights, so play smart and use his abilities wisely to dominate the gold lane.